Dear participants, dear organizers, thank you for the invitation to join you in this edition of the Warwick Economic Summit. As you might know, the plan was to join you in person and be able to engage with you in a lively discussion. Unfortunately, there had to be a change of plans, but I'm hopeful to be able to join you in person in one of the next editions. Given this precious opportunity to talk to you today, I want to talk about an idea that's both simple and revolutionary. This discussion is not only a matter of fairness. Quite to the contrary, it is a wise strategy for growth and prosperity. Today, I'll talk about gender equality. As I firmly believe, just as I believe you do, that gender equality is not just good ethics. It's crucially and very importantly, smart economics. You see, when women and men participate equally, when they are granted equal opportunities, economies grow faster. Granting equal access to education, healthcare, work, and representation in political and economic decision-making processes means enhancing sustainably benefits for our societies. What I am saying is not just a beautiful theory. It's a fact backed by data from across the globe. However, this is not just about economics either. It is equally as much and importantly about justice. It is about bringing to life the goal of ensuring that every woman and every man has the same opportunity to fulfill their potential. It's particularly about each and every one of us committing to breaking down the barriers that have historically held people back, not because of their ability or their worth, but simply because of their gender. I have learned that making women equal partners in our economies isn't just a matter of positive balance sheets, but about balancing the soul of our societies. It is about recognizing that the strength of our economies is intricately tied to the strength of our women. Dear participants, gender equality should not be seen as a distant ideal. If we see it as such, the progress towards it might only come in small pieces and at a slow pace. If we start seeing it as a necessity for our world's prosperity, which indeed it truly is, our progress will be as ambitious. Yes, gender equality is smart economics, but it's also the foundation of justice, the enabler of fairness, and the guarantor of progress. In a world where a woman's work, her role in the society, her voice, her dreams are too often undervalued, we are also undervaluing the collective opportunity for greater joint progress. When we educate a girl, when we invest in her potential, when we enable her growth and promote her success, we are building the foundations that not only help her thrive, but so do they help her family, her community, and an entire nation thrive as well. Let's just take a moment and imagine a world where every Sarah, every Drita, every Lily and Aisha, every woman and girl are not only seen from the perspective of the receiving end, but instead are grown into empowered agents of change. Let's imagine economies flourishing, centered on women's and girls' active and enhanced participation in all walks of life. This is the future we want. I truly hope that our path forward is guided by the promise of gender equality, and that our future will be defined by the successes achieved by the champion girls and women that will shatter glass ceilings and mark the path for the ones coming after them. But gender inequality is not accidental. It is not happening for no reason. It has been reinforced as a result of historical developments, of the built perceptions and expectations, but crucially so, it is a direct result of gender data gap. We must commit to building a world where decisions are informed by comprehensive data that includes women's experiences and needs. The importance of gender inclusivity in data science and policy making cannot be stressed enough. We need to change the way we think about work and value. The work of caring for a family, often done by women, isn't just a personal responsibility. It's a contribution to our economy. recognizing and supporting this work is essential. As Carolyn Criado Perez, the author of the famous book Invisible Women, Exposing Data Bias in a World Designed for Men, states, there is no such thing as a woman who doesn't work. There is only a woman who isn't paid for her work. The fact is that worth is a matter of opinion, and opinion is informed by culture. And if that culture is a male-biased, as ours is, it can't help but be biased against women. This systemic oversight in data collection and analysis means that women's experiences and needs are often overlooked, leading to a gender data gap that perpetuates inequality and inefficiency in every society. And as I speak of the importance of data, I also want to stress the importance of flexible work schedules, appropriate parental leave policies, and affordable childcare. By creating an environment where women do not have to choose between their career and their family, we not only facilitate their engagement, but we also increase their opportunities and empower them for greater success in every sector and every aspect. It is also worth mentioning an important aspect as presented by feminist economics. They call for a redefinition of what constitutes economic success. And honestly, I have to admit it is only rightful to do so. Beyond GDP growth and productivity metrics, we need to also focus on measures that account for human well-being, environmental sustainability, and equitable distribution of resources. This perspective argues that an economy cannot be considered successful if it perpetuates gender disparities and fails to address the needs of half of its population. But change is happening. We've seen it in our small communities. We see it in our societies at large. We are witnessing it in politics and in the growing number of men who understand that gender equality is at the benefit of all, men and women equally. Yet, we have more to do. We need to push for policies that create new opportunities. We need to encourage leadership and participation among women, knowing that their success is our joint success. We in Kosovo also have our very own struggles in this endeavor. Even though our country has marked remarkable strides, we have witnessed remarkable transformation from a war-torn society into a thriving, innovative, and prosperous democracy. The participation of women, however, in the labor force is still far from our end goal. And I realize that there is no benefit from this. It is only affecting our economy negatively and our growth as well. It is therefore that I am unwavering in my commitment to ensuring that we promote, support, and help grow every initiative of women and girls, as well as help create necessary platforms that contribute towards them earning what they actually deserve. But one thing is certain: women have shaped, they are shaping, and will continue to shape our history. And as they do so, I will enthusiastically be cheering on them all along. Dear all, I have some messages I want to leave you with. To the young girls, I say that you have a chance to be part of a societal transformation. Know your worth, chase your dreams, and don't let anyone tell you that you can't achieve something because of your gender. To the seasoned professionals, I want to express my highest appreciation for your resilience, wisdom, and victorious spirit. Please remember that the biggest success is not what one personally achieves, but the path we pave for others that come after us. To the men, be allies. Understand that gender equality benefits everyone and that your support is crucial in building a fairer world. To the leaders, policymakers, and influencers, the time for action is now. And finally, in our quest for growth, prosperity, and equality, Let us choose to see, let us choose to act, and let us choose to rise together. Thank you, and I wish you all a very successful summit.